Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and a link to the site is in the description. I started y'all's reading before and thought I hit the record button and it was not recording. I couldn't believe myself. So I was happy I didn't get too far in. The leopard print person, Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy. Scorpio is very strong here though, y'all. They feel like a really big factor. They look really explosive. They look angry. But they look angry because it seems like somebody is getting away from them. They thought that they were going to be able to like almost have something or someone in their clutches. But it was all because they wanted to be mean and toxic to them or aggressive to them, or like say for instance, assuming somebody was stuck in this environment. So they were just like, yeah, I'm going to be mean to you. I'm going to be hateful to you. So they left the environment. Like, no, you're mean. Like, whatever is going on with this person, they have a very bad attitude. They're very temperamental. It just is coming across to me as if they're very dark spirited, you know? And somebody is like, yeah, I got to get away from this. I got to get away from you. I got to get it, you know, whatever it is. Like, they not feeling it because it's almost coming across as unstable or coming across as if this person is unpredictable. You know, they're not trustworthy because they're seen as unpredictable. So it's like, no thanks. Like, I don't know when you might pop off. Like, I don't know when you might explode. I don't know when you might, you know, start acting weird or start picking a fight or whatever this is. It's like you never know when this person is going to like pop off. And in my opinion, it seems like it's because of some deep rooted childhood wounds that are here. And it's tied into emotional rejection. So no matter how much fruit that they bear in life, they still feel this emptiness, this void. Okay? And it causes them to act very childish. It causes them to become very manipulative. It causes them to lie. It causes them to talk to people real crazy. And it's almost like borderline is what I kind of have here. It's like they want to be cool. They want to trust you. They want to get close to people. But it's like, I don't know you like that. You can know this person for 10 years. I don't care if you kicking with them every day. You don't know them like that. You know what I mean? Like, whatever is going on here, it's like, it's like, I have this analogy to where I explain to people, it's almost like you have somebody who wants to play with others, but there's a fence in between them and the people on the other side of the fence. All they got to do is walk around the fence, like hop the gate, whatever. It's not like they're unwelcomed, but they don't want to get too close. But they're admiring everyone else mixing and mingling and being able to have fun, being able to connect. And they want that, but they're afraid of it. So they're just staying on their side of the fence. So it's like you don't have to be by yourself. You don't have to, you get what I'm saying? Like, act like you don't have anyone to talk to or whatever this is. Like, act like you don't have nobody or whatever is going on here. But they're skeptical of connecting with people. And I think it's because the people that they've been connected to, rooted in their childhood, I don't care if these are their family members from, you know, that they grew up with, their childhood best friends, okay? The person or people that they, you know, had a child or children with. Those connections have made this person so hesitant to connect with another or others that they're choosing to move almost, I don't want to say heartlessly, but without emotional ties versus having emotional attachments. Somebody wants to be loving, to be kind, or wants to receive the loving, kind energy as well, but they're scared of it. Because it's like, how I know that's real? How I know you ain't just going to up and leave like everybody else? How I know you ain't going to abandon me too? How I know you ain't going to lie to me too? How I know you ain't going to steal from me too? How I know you ain't going to cross me too? How I know you ain't going to gossip about me too? How do I know that I can trust you? But the thing is, we don't have shit to prove when it comes to other people trusting us. That's a personal issue. When we have trust issues, there's something inside of us that has to work on ourselves before we can interact with other people in a healthy manner, work, family, friend, or romantically. Because we'll always be skeptical of what's going on, what they're doing, what they're thinking, how they're feeling, whatever it may be. And there may be no need to feel like that. But your nervous system is shot. So we have to like regulate our nervous system before we can interact with other people. Okay? So whatever is going on in this situation, somebody may not have regulated their nervous system. So they're very skeptical of others, especially very giving people, loving people. You know what I mean? Like, why you being so nice? What you doing all that for? Why you being so kind? Like, what you want? You know what I mean? Like, or like, for instance, in my personal life, a lot of people, I'm a very kind person, just naturally kind. That's just how I am. Not super outgoing, but I'm very kind. You know what I mean? I'm not going to initiate the conversation with you, but if you start talking to me in public, we probably going to talk for a little bit. Like, but that's just how I am. So like, a lot of people take that like say if I walk into a room and I'm speaking to everybody, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Like, I'm being fake, or like I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, nah, that's really just who I am. And anybody that has ever been around me in a setting like that, whether it's work, family, friends, romantically, whatever, they can vouch for that. Like, nah, that's just how she is. Like, she always like that. She always talking to somebody. She always, or people always talking to her. Like, whatever it is. That's just how I am. So it seems like, excuse me, there's this energy that's coming in that's going to be very outgoing. Okay, very vocal, very friendly, very humorous. That's going to force somebody that may be very withdrawn out of their shell. And in my opinion, this is like the connection or opportunity that they need to help them move past this skepticism. Because this is like the person who's going to like love them, flaws and all. So even if, say, they crack jokes or whatever it may be, it's not to hurt their feelings, it's to uplift their spirits. You know what I mean? Versus tearing them down. Because this person has been around a lot of people who have talked very negatively about them, or they're very insecure because of how they've been talked to negatively by somebody from their childhood. You get what I'm saying? I don't care if this is their parent or parents, their siblings. I don't care who they are. They're, like I said, their childhood best friend. What I don't care what it is, but they're skeptical to connect with people because they see how messy the people from their childhood are, or they know how messy the people from their childhood have been towards them specifically. And it's like they're just, it just looks like there's this sense of judgment and shade that's been thrown on somebody, and a lot of fights and drama have been a result of the lies and the gossip, and somebody seems like they just don't want to be a part of it. So all of the hate, the anger, the animosity, the rage, the aggression, all of the drama, it's going right back to who deserves it, because somebody is just like, I don't want to be around this. I don't want to be around you or y'all or this type of energy, whatever it may be. They're choosing peace. Didn't I say that? They're choosing a peace of mind. And I really think it's because, again, they're skeptical of these people. It's almost like, I don't want to say Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, but it did not say it's unpredictable. But it's like, you be cool one minute and the next minute you want to pop off. So it's like, I'm not about to just walk on eggshells around you. Like, one minute you hate me, the next minute you cool. Like, I'm not about to walk on eggshells around you. So whatever is going on, Jackson, that's what I'm hearing. Somebody is just like, get out of here, you weird, wishy-washy, funny acting motherfucker. Like, get up out of here. Or I'm about to get up out of here because you weird. Like, you weird as hell. Men or women are weird as hell. Like, they're funny acting. And like I said, they cool one minute, then the next minute they like ignoring you, rejecting you, or acting like they don't give a damn about you. So it's just like, okay, like, what is your problem? You know? But in my opinion, it seems like, again, it's because they're dealing with some type of wound from their childhood that still needs to be healed. And I think this is they're realizing that this has taken a toll on others in their life that have nothing to do with the wounds that they're dealing with, you know? So it's like, man, like, they're so used to say their mom or dad or brothers or sisters being funny acting in them that they act funny acting to their family and friends or to their lovers. You get what I'm saying? They're used to having friends that are funny acting and two-faced. So they're acting like that towards their lover or towards new friends that they're acquiring or whatever. And it's like, nah, like, we don't move like that. We don't talk like that. We don't get down like that. We don't talk about each other. We don't, you get what I'm saying? Tear each other down in that type of way. But that's what they're used to. So you could tell that they're bringing a very nasty, ill, dark energy into a social circle or an environment where it's unwarranted, it's not wanted, or it just seems like it's just toxic. People just seem like they're tired of it. Tyler is what I'm hearing. People are tired of it. Like, you're toxic and it's weird. Like, you're weird and you're funny acting, and it's like, who wants to deal with that? Work, family, friend, or romantically. They're weird and they're funny acting. So it's like, you just got to cut them off. Instead of continuously questioning, do you love me? Do you actually care about me? Are you my friend? Like, whatever it is. Like, no, these motherfuckers are weird and funny acting. Like I said, one minute they want to be cool, the next minute they not cool. One minute they cool, the next minute they want to pop off. It's like, all right, like, move around. Like, mm-mm. That's why it seems like this is like a repeated cycle that's taking place in their life. But in my opinion, it's because they are very numb emotionally to something that has taken place, but it's connected to their childhood. It's something that's there. It's like they're very, very, almost like it's just like they haven't healed from this, whatever this is from their childhood. Keep hearing, I just wanted a baby. I just wanted a baby. Like seeing somebody crying and rocking back and forth. There's this shocking, like, revelation that they may have, or maybe someone that's connected to them may have, and it helps them realize, like, it's time for them to exit. These relationships, this opportunity, this environment, this cycle of life, this way of thinking, what these habits, whatever it may be. But there's like this extreme amount of stress that's repeatedly been a factor. Like, this person has been like in living in a stressful environment, and it's almost like that's all they know is like this stress, living under stress. So what is peace? How can you offer peace to somebody that's living in constant stress and chaos? You know what I'm saying? Like, or if they have chaos within themselves, it's like somebody has to realize that they're connected to people or someone that's trying to show them the light, trying to show them the way, trying to help them, trying to love them, and are throwing away these opportunities or relationships because they're allowing their childhood wounds to impact them to this day. It's like they need to forgive, potentially, for things that others have not apologized for things that others will never apologize for, and also forgive themselves for things that they still are carrying, things that they may have even done as a result of their own childhood wounds. Because there's this pain that's still here. But this pain feels like it doesn't have to be here. The pain feels like it's here because of like nightmares, flashbacks, memories that are stressful to deal with. So if this person finds an outlet outside of substance abuse, they'll be able to make it out of this life cycle without it being leading into death, or without it leading into mental health issues, you know. But it's pain that they're carrying from a very long time ago that's still like weighing on them. That's has them teetering on this fine line of life and death. And I think this needs to be taken very seriously. But this seems more of a situation that somebody has to deal with internally than externally. Because if they don't speak up about the help, the assistance, the love that they really need, the love that they're longing for, they won't get that because of the way that they're acting. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're acting unlovable. Like, so it's like, man, who about to go, you know what I mean, hug and kiss on somebody that's acting unlovable like that? Who want to be sit on the phone with somebody that's talking crazy like that, talking negatively like that? Like, who want to be fooling with somebody that's mean like that? Like, it's like things like that, to where they have to understand that they're repelling people. Like, you could have love around you, you could have love attached to you, you could have love in your life, but you being aggressive to people who are trying to show you love, or you're rejecting the love that's trying to enter your life, the love that's meant for you, because you're still focused on the love that you thought you should have had. You know what I mean? Somebody is like, they didn't get loved back here where they thought that they should have got it, or maybe where they deserved it. You know, you take this however it may resonate. So now anybody that's trying to give them love, it's like not good enough for them. It's like, you know what I mean? Whatever the love that's being presented, is almost like it's not enough, but it's because they still have that emotional void. And there's nothing that anybody can do about that besides themselves. And that's what they have to realize. And substance abuse ain't going to change that. Substance abuse ain't going to fill that void. It's just going to create more holes in their heart, in their life, in their finances, in their personal relationships, all of that. Or being toxic, you know what I mean? It's not going to change nothing. It's time to heal. Whatever took place in the past and in childhood, or with these personal relationships from childhood, it ain't shit that can be done about them. That's what has to be accepted. There's nothing that can be done to change anything that took place in the past. You just have to learn to accept things as they are now. Learn to accept people as they are now. You know what I'm saying? Don't care who somebody used to be, what they used to do, what they've been through. How are they carrying themselves now? And I mean, genuinely walking through life right now, today, in this moment. Learning to forgive people who I know have wronged me, even though I know that they'll continuously deny that they've wronged me, lie about wronging me in any type of way, or doing things to hurt my feelings, whatever it may be. Learning to forgive those people, even though they are not apologetic, has helped me sever ties in relationships that should have been lifelong. Relationships with people that I still love unconditionally to this day, but I love myself more than to be delusional and accept getting fucked over by somebody that I love and that's swearing they love me too. Just learning how to accept, okay, you don't know how to take accountability, and that's okay for other people, but that's not okay for me and the people that I have around me. So if you can't accept what you've done to me or acknowledging what you've done to me, okay, I gotta accept that too. But I don't have to accept you in my life. I don't have to accept the pain, the burdens, the frustration that I feel from wanting to right these wrongs, from wanting to retaliate, from wanting justice. I'm not going to continue to carry the burden of wanting justice while being attached to the people that I deserve to be vindicated from. They got to accept it for what it is. If you don't want to take accountability that you've hurt me or whatever, right? Then this feels like it truly has taken place. Like, even if these words aren't being said, they're understood. You don't want to accept the fact that you hurt me. And okay, I'm not going to continue to explain myself. I'm not going to continue to try to justify things. I'm not going to continue to try to prove that I'm right in this situation. You got it. But deep down inside, you and I both know what it is. Because the truth remains. The truth is constant. Believe what you want to believe. You think what you want to think. You tell others whatever the fuck you want to tell them. But you and I know what's going on. And you just got to accept that, live with that, and move on. How can you heal from something when the person who put you through the pain is still right next to you? And this person still is willing to inflict pain on you. So it's like, then I say that because they're unpredictable. They gonna be cool. So you gonna get all your bruises and cuts and scrapes and shit patched up. But the next thing you know, you got bruises, cuts, and scrapes and scratches again. And it's like, Want to continue to live in a delusion? Or really heal for good? Because you can't heal around the same person that want to see you bruised up. Same people that want to tear you down. You can't find success around them. Like, because they're going to do everything possible to put your light out. So do you continue to deny that and keep hanging with the same people that you know don't want you to climb this ladder? You know that they tearing your ladder down. Or do you just go build elsewhere? Build with others. Connect with others. Network with other people, you know? And that's the solution. Wanya is what I'm hearing. Yay. Thank you so much.